So length times width times height equals volume. Let's look at number 4. Use your formula to find the volume of the prism at the right in appropriate units. Verify your solution by counting the number of cubes. All right, well, let's look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. We've got a width of 2, so the length is 4. The length is 4, the width is 2, and the height is 3. Oops. Okay, you get the idea. Well, anyway, guys, the height is 3. So let's multiply. 4 times 2 is 8, times 3 is 24 cubic centimeters. Oops, centimeters. So there's 24 of these. Okay, let's look at page 951. Use math tools. Use centimeter cubes to build the rectangular prism shown. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our length is 4. So the length is 4. Our width is 4. Okay, length is 4, width is 4. Our height is 1 of the first layer. So 4 times 4 is 16. Our second layer is exactly the same. The length is 4. The width is 4. The height is 1. And we have 16. So we have 2 layers, 16 in each layer. 2 times 16 is 32 cubes. How many cubes were used to build this prism? 32. What is the volume? 32 cubic centimeters. All right, let's look at this one. Layer 1. Our length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our width is 3. And our height is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, our height is 1. Sorry, guys. I forgot we're doing these layer by layer. So 6 times 3 times 1 is 18 cubes. That means 18 cubic centimeters. Our next layer is exactly the same. 6 in the length, 3 in the width, 1 in the height. Again, that's 18 cubes, or 18 cubic centimeters. Layer 3 is exactly the same. 6 in the length, 3 in the width, 1 in the height. That's 18 cubes and 18 cubic centimeters. Layer 4 is exactly the same. 6 in the length, 3 in the width, 1 in the height. That's 18 cubes or 18 cubic centimeters. How many cubes were used to build the prism? Well, we have 4 layers, each with 18. Let's see what 18 times 4 is. 4 times 8 is 32, carry your 3. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7. So we have 72 cubes, or 72 cubic centimeters. Okay, let's look at page 951. What shape is the base of the prism? Well, it is the length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the width is 3. So we have the rectangle is the shape of the base. Opposite sides are congruent, opposite sides are parallel. Explain to a friend how to find the area of the base of the prism. Well, we would multiply. Just like finding the area of a rectangle, the base of the prism would be length times width equals the base. Okay? Number 11. Find the volume of the prism above by multiplying the area of the base by the height. Okay, well, our length is 5, so length times width equals the base. That would be 5 times 3 is our length, equals 15. And we want to multiply our base, which is 15, the area of the base, times the height, and the height is 3. So 15 times 3, and that would be 45 centimeters cubed. It comes out to be the same thing as length times width times height, doesn't it? Your base is your length and your width, and here's your height. Okay, let's look at 12. Valerie knows that the volume of a prism is 36 cubic units. She knows that the length of the prism is 4 and the width is 3. What is the height of the prism? Okay, the base is 4 times 3, which equals 12. The whole thing is 36 cubic units. 36 divided by 12 is 3. So the height is 3. That equals the height. Okay, 13. Describe a way to find the volume of a rectangular prism without using models. Well, that's easy, isn't it? We know all we have to do is multiply the length times the width times the height, and it equals the volume. Okay, page 953. This one's been done for you. Your length is 3, your width is 2, your height is 1 for each layer. You have 4 layers. 3 times 2 is 6, so each layer has 6 cubic units. Since there are 4 layers, 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, let's look at this. Fill in each blank with the correct term or number to complete each sentence. Number 1. Volume is the amount of space inside a three-dimensional figure. A cube with a side length of 1 unit is called a unit cube. The volume of a rectangular prism can be found by multiplying the length by the width by the height. Okay, your homework for tonight is page 954. You want to fill in the chart just like we've done those other charts. Be sure you look at your length, your width. And remember that for each layer, the height is 1 until you figure out the total, and you're going to have 5 layers. Okay, number 6, you're going to answer the question, how many cubes were used to build this prism? What is the volume of the prism? And these should be the same answer. Then you're going to use this prism to work 8 and 9. Be sure to turn this into your assessment folder when you finish.